struggle to draw. Hello, it has been a while, so I want to reintroduce myself because it has been a fucking while since I filmed. So I'm Casper. I'm not even a recent graduate anymore. Around this time last year, I graduated, so it's been about a year since I graduated, and I am documenting my process of becoming a freelance illustrator and like figuring it out because I don't know what I'm doing. I never know what I'm doing, but basically that's what I'm doing here, documenting what I'm doing to try and make my dream happen and bringing you guys along in the journey. And hopefully, if there are any other recent grads or like more recent grads, sort of feeling very alone in the like, I don't know what I'm doing situation, I can make you feel a bit less alone in that because you're not the only one dealing with it. Anyway, it has been a very long time since I filmed. Basically, I posted a video at the start of this year and I have gone MIA from YouTube. But it's mainly just because like I've been posting on Instagram and TikTok a bit, but I've had a crazy 6 months of this year. Lots of shit's happened. I got very ill at the start of this year, and I am still only really figuring out kind of like what I can do now with what my body will allow me to do. So long form content has kind of been off my plan, off my radar for a while. But I'm finally getting like back into feeling a bit more like me and more like I'm able to actually do things. So I have decided to create a project for myself. Basically, through these last 6 months, I have been a little bit all over the place with my art because I was just kind of creating for the sake of creating, because I have not had the energy and or brain power to sit down and do projects and think about the future, because it felt very kind of like not possible for me to get there anymore. And it still feels like that, I'm not gonna lie. Chronic illness and ambition is a really, really hard thing because my body can only do so much, but my mind wants to do so much more. But I'm getting to a point where I'm like, okay, I want to work my way back into this. I want to try doing this. I want to repivot to my dream of being a children's book illustrator and sort of really put everything I have into that. So I was looking at my portfolio because it's fine, I think. I've sent it to a few agents over the past, like last year and stuff, and no one took me, and I'm starting to think that maybe that's because my portfolio wasn't right. I knew that already. I did a portfolio project a few videos ago, if you watch it, like I'll put the thumbnail up here, where I worked on this project and that project, where I was just doing more like spreads, more narrative storytelling. And I still think I'm missing a lot of things in my portfolio. So I've created through, you know, my name is, if you watch that project, a bunch of portfolio stuff, a bunch of portfolio research, and like what am I lacking in, and lagging behind in my portfolio. I have created a 12-week project of focusing on certain things for 2 weeks to build up a really strong picture book portfolio. I have no set timeline of when this is going to be finished. I just want to spend 12 weeks on it. And that might be consecutively, that might be a few weeks here, a few weeks there, whatever. I'm being really chill with myself, because that's the only way that I'm actually going to do things, is if I have structure, but I'm also like not really rigid in it, because I can't do the rigid stuff, but I need the structure. I need it. So yeah, I can take weeks off when I need, I can take days off when I need, but I roughly want to work about 2 weeks on each one of these prompts. And the bits I'm sort of working on is character consistency, book covers, strong storytelling, kids doing things, and more characters and adults and kids interacting and doing things together. And I've made here, I'll show you this properly later, I've done like my week to week where I'm focusing on the types of spreads and pitch books and stuff that I need, and a bunch of prompts of things I'm interested in drawing, so I can like, there's less brain work straight away when I jump into it. I've kind of got a launching off point, and I know what I'm working on because that's so much better for me as someone. I need to like know what I'm doing, you know. But yeah, so I'm going to start working on that, and I'm going to document it for you guys, hopefully in a video a month. I'm not going to put a number on that. I'm not going to put a number on that because I'm going to be really upset if I don't hit that. But I want to film more long form content because I really enjoy doing long form content. I enjoy talking to you guys, and I've missed doing it. I've missed talking to you guys. I've missed talking to a camera. But yeah, so some short form will come out of it as well. So follow my Instagram or my TikTok. I'll put the handles here. But long form is why I really want to come out of this and sort of take you through my journey of like how I am working on each of these and hitting these things and really pushing myself as an illustrator to make really strong work to then hopefully get agented. Is the idea at the end of this. I have a really strong portfolio and I can get an agent, but we'll see how that goes, because we know what we do here, we vibe, we see how it goes. But yeah, so I am for the next 2 weeks going to be working on character consistency and showing that I am really good at consistently drawing a character over and over again. Very important for picture books, being able to draw the same character the same way over and over again, doing different things in different like positions from different perspectives. So I'm going to work on that. The first thing I need to do for that is create a character, or maybe two. I might do two. We'll see. But brainstorming that, getting sort of like the vibe of what I want from what I am storytelling in this and showing in this. But yeah, so I'm going to go do that and I'm going to film a bit of it and I will catch up with you guys when I catch up with you guys. I'm going to do it more like vloggy format. I'll just talk to you when I'm feeling like there's something I need to say, whack it together in a video that you're watching. So yeah, I will see you when I see you. It is Wednesday. It was Monday when I started this. I don't think I mentioned that, but I didn't work Tuesday because I was getting a tattoo of my dog that recently passed, so she's perfect. The artist did amazingly. Incredible. But I am back on Wednesday doing a bit of work, and I just want to show you what I worked on Monday. So for the first 2 weeks is character consistency and like showing that I can consistently draw the same character over multiple things while they're doing different things. And I was looking at my little prompt list and I really like the idea of doing something with the prompt jewelry because of like the how much character you can show in a kid that's like clearly dressing up with all this like fake jewelry and big dresses and tutus and stuff. And I thought that'd be really interesting. So I worked a bit in my sketchbook. This I kind of left quickly. I liked this to begin with, and then I was like, not perfect. Tried doing it again. It was like, I don't like this. And then I tried again, and I liked this more, but I wanted their hair different, maybe added heels and stuff, and I was just like a bunch of notes to myself, and I was just thinking, it's closer, but there are a few things that I wanted to change. So I took it into my iPad, because it's easier to do it on there, and I came up with this little character design. And then today I'm going to be doing thumbnails and sketches for a sort of A4 spot illustration spread that shows this character doing lots of different things that I can then show that I can do character consistency well. So I'm going to start sketching for that and start like working on that. And yeah, I just wanted to update you because I didn't talk to you on the end of Monday. I didn't tell you what I was doing. I kind of just said hello, filmed a bit, and then went back to bed because I was really tired. So yeah, I will see you when I see you. What you've just seen is me struggle to draw, basically. So sometimes, I don't know if you guys get this, being an illustrator is the bane of my existence, and drawing is like the bane of my existence sometimes. When I just can't. There are days when I just can't. But I'm figuring it out. I'm pushing through it, not in the sense of like I need to push through it for any reason, but because like sitting in that uncomfortable feeling of, oh, it's not going well the first time I'm doing it is really important as an illustrator, to like sit with that uncomfortableness, especially as someone who is a massive perfectionist, because I know it comes from not that I'm struggling to draw or I can't draw, it's coming from it's not working first time the way I imagined it in my head. So I'm trying to sit with that uncomfortable feeling, but it is frustrating. It is frustrating when it feels like it's not going right and I can't get it right. But we're going to continue on with this because I have to, and it's good for my perfectionism stuff. So we're going to continue on with this, but it is driving me a little bit insane. And I just want to talk about that because I think that, like, I'm not the only illustrator that gets that. I hope I'm not, but, like, I seriously think I'm not the only illustrator that gets that. Like, oh, I hate this right now and I'm not having a good time. But, like, it's because I'm uncomfortable with the idea that it is not the way that I wanted it immediately. But yeah, so yeah. Okay, if you can hear my partner playing the guitar in the background, ignore that. I want to show you where I'm at. I've been sketching and doing stuff since we last spoke, and I've done these two sketches. I'm thinking I want a third. They'll be smaller and I want a third to go here, of how like completing an action, sort of spot illustration wise, of like she's completing an action, but I don't know what it's going to be, so I'm going to do some brainstorming for that. And since we last spoke, I am a little bit more comfortable with what I'm doing. I spent some time just like sketching and just vibing, and I've become more okay with the fact that it wasn't working first time, and I've actually made something I really like. So it's one of those things that, like, as you move with things, you know, you got to do what you got to do, and sometimes you got to sit in uncomfortable shit to make the stuff that's really good. So yeah, I just wanted to catch up with what I've been doing, and I'm gonna do some more, and I'm gonna figure out what this third action is gonna be. I don't know yet. So yeah, that's it. Right, hello. If the boiler goes off at some point, that's a you problem to deal with, because it has been going off all day, even though the water isn't actively being used in our apartment. But fine. So it has been a while. It is the next week, because we did a little impromptu go home to my parents for a few days because they have a new cat. Cue videos of the baby. She's adorable. I love her so much, little Rue. She's crazy. She's crazy. It is very warm today. I am very clammy because it's really humid. It's been raining as well, so ew, humid. But I have finished the sketches for this little illustration I'm doing. I'm really happy with this and the way it's going. I've also done a little like colorway so I can help myself a little bit more when I'm painting. And I have spent some time doing the little sketch to paint. So today I'm going to paint. I have spent the most of the morning editing this video, but I'm going to paint. I want to set aside some time to paint, so I'm going to get doing that. Basically, I just wanted to say hi, that I finished stuff that I'm painting, and the little cat is really cute. The little kitten's really cute, so I hope you enjoyed those videos. But yeah, I will talk to you either later today or later this week when something happens that I want to talk about. But yeah, I'll see you. I'm going to try and do this as quickly as I can because I have to have a fan off while I film, and I might actually go insane if I have to sit in this room for more than 5 minutes without a fan. So, as you have just seen, I have been painting. I finished the other day, I finished this painting. I didn't work yesterday because it was too hot and I didn't sleep right. But I finished the painting of it. I absolutely love the texture of like my paint strokes and the paint, which is really cool. But today I've been editing more this morning. I kind of edit in little bits as I get clips. It's easier for me. And then I am going to spend this afternoon finishing this off, hopefully fully, at least like this bit fully, and then I might edit it on Photoshop and stuff another day. But yeah, I just wanted to update you on that. It's looking very cool. I'm very excited. It's going the way I want it to go, which is exciting. So yeah, I'm gonna get this fan back on and get back to painting, and I will see you when I see you. Hello guys, it is a new day, and yet again I'm keeping this brief because the fan being off is driving me insane. But I finished the illustration. I am so happy with this. I think this is a great portfolio piece that shows not only like movement through an action, but character consistency. Today I want to scan this and digitally edit it, getting it ready to update my portfolio. Basically, I'm going to fully update my portfolio once I've done all of this, but I want like each piece ready as I go to make it easier for myself. And then I'm going to be editing this video because I want to get it out on time for you guys, because that's a really like important thing for me. I want to finish this video. I'm enjoying doing it. So that is the goal for today. Edit this video, edit this, and then it's officially done. Once this is digitally edited, it's officially done. Exciting. I'm really happy with this, actually. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. I love the texture in it and stuff. I'll get you a good close-up video of it, cue close-up video. But yeah, so that is what I wanted to talk to you about, and I will be back later today to say goodbye once I've done the rest of my things. So I'll see you then. I'm currently waiting on an ice cream sandwich because I have the best partner in the world that has gone down the shop to get me an ice cream sandwich. So in this heat, incredible, incredible. But yeah, so I will see you guys in a bit after I've done all of that. Okay, so that is done. I'll put like the finished thing up here. Very exciting, very cool. Everything's done now. And I'm really happy with it. So I feel like this was a successful portfolio piece making video. And yeah, I cannot wait to get on to the next one. So the next one is book covers, which will be really exciting. I love doing a book cover or two. So I will probably see you for another video with that. I think the next video might be a bit longer, over like the whole month of bits and pieces here and there that I've been working on for like the whole stuff, depending on what I do. I know I've got an MCR concert early next month, so I might not work for a few weeks of that, and I've got some like other jobs to do, but I will get to filming when I can, filming the next one when I can. But yeah, as always, if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching to the end, and I'll see you. Oops.